What's up, everybody? Like and subscribe for more bullish content. So, I'm going to be starting off with something from Kathy Woods. She's the CEO of ARK Invest, and she's managed about 20 billion in assets as of June 2025. And she's talking about the future and how you want to be on the right side of the future. And in my opinion, being on the right side of the future is investing into cryptocurrency and investing into these new tech companies and new startups. So let's hear what she's saying. We're going to react to it. Here we go.
Customize it for us because
Let me slow that down a bit.
we don't have to buy off the shelf anymore, one size fits all. I think there's going to be a lot more customization and personalization and creativity explosion here. It's interesting that this is happening when the demographic profile of the developed world is as it is. We have a very low unemployment rate in the US. I know the unemployment rates in Europe and the UK have been dropping to much lower levels than where they were stuck for years. I remember thinking, wow, double digits.
And it's important that we always scale a country off of the unemployment rates. Countries that are less developed usually have more unemployment, and countries like the United States that are more developed, we usually have a lower unemployment rate. And what Kathy is saying is essentially in the future, everything's going to change and AI is going to start taking more people's roles in the economy.
We have a demographic issue. I mean, if you watch what Elon Musk worries about the most, he worries about the population implosion because collapse in population in the developed world because we're not producing children above the fertility rate. We are setting up for shrinkage. With China is going there, Japan is going there, and so we're going to need productivity to help us if we can't find human beings.
Okay, so you're saying that
And the most surprising thing is that we have two people on totally opposite spectrums that are billionaires. We have Bill Gates, who in a TED Talk actually said that he believes that the world is overpopulated and we need to downsize. And then we have Elon Musk saying that not enough babies are being put into this world. So it gives you the perception that each billionaire has different perceptions. We don't know who's good and we don't know who's evil.
robotics and AI can actually fill the gap that we lose in terms of productivity because our society is going to be like an inverted pyramid. It's going to be more elderly people and less young people.
Yes.
So the robots are going to...
Yes, absolutely. Productivity is going to be essential. So as we're looking at real growth ahead, and when you think about real growth, you should be thinking, okay, somebody's benefiting from this. And I'm going to set up the number here by describing what has happened historically. If you look from 1500 to 1900 and you try and figure out what real GDP growth was back then, real economic growth, as best as Brett Winton, our chief futurist, in consultation with academics, can determine, it was roughly 0.6% per year. And then...
So my laptop's on low battery. So right now, what she's about to say is the most important part, but we need to start investing. It's a month right now, September, where we already kind of anticipated that the market was going to go down. Now, October, we might see another month of red. And we might see the ICP price go to somewhere like 360, 370. So don't be surprised if you see that. If you can't get any more ICP right now, that's okay. Just focus on getting better in other aspects of life.
We had the Industrial Revolution. We had the internal combustion engine, telephone, electricity. And for the past 125 years, real GDP growth has been 3%. And most living standards have gone up over time. Some more than others, I know that's a debate, but most have gone up. As we look forward, based on the 5 innovation platforms around which we have centered our research and investing, if we're right, real GDP growth in the next 5 years could accelerate to 7.3%. And that gives you a sense of the economic activity, wealth generation out there. And when we are presenting to investors, we are actually presenting.
So right now, if you want to live the FIRE lifestyle, and let me remind you guys what the FIRE lifestyle is. If you want to live the FIRE lifestyle, which means that you're going to be financially independent or financial independence and retire early, you have to take advantage of moments like this. When the market is down, us people that are living this fire lifestyle that are working towards that, we're constantly working and grinding. We're living under our means so we can add more to our investments, because these investments are growth investments, dividend investments that can give us good returns in the future. So these are different type of fire lifestyles. There's the fat fire. This is the individual with a 9 to 5 job who aims to save substantially more than the average worker, but doesn't want to reduce their current standard of living. It generally takes a high salary and aggressive saving and investment strategies for it to work. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But there's other type of fat fires you could be. So there's the lean fire. We got this individual is devoted to minimalistic living and extreme saving, necessitating a far more restricted lifestyle. Many lean fire adherents live on 25K or less per year. And these are the people that may want to move to like the Philippines, Vietnam, in places that are cheaper, where you could live off of $1,000 a month and still be able to reinvest that money or have money as a safety net. And then we got the barista fire. This individual wants to exist between the two choices above. They quit their traditional 9 to 5 job and use a combination of part-time work and saving to live a more than minimalist lifestyle. They might purchase health coverage while keeping their retirement fund intact. So I'm in that barista fire right now, and I'm getting to the fat fire zone soon. And I want all of you guys to get there with me. And we're gonna have to use ICP, BTCI, and a bunch of other investments, because we have to be diversified. So let's go back to Kathy Woods.
To them, not only because they're investors, but because they have children or grandchildren who need to adapt to this new world. And our mantra in giving away our research, which we do, is get on the right side of change. We also do podcasts. We do a lot of outreach because we think this is a very important moment in time. Seize the moment, grab hold of these new technologies, because that growth rate is more than twice where we've been. And if you are on the right side of change, we think the opportunities are going to be enormous. Investment opportunities and job opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like
And you heard that. Investment opportunities and job opportunities. So investment opportunities like the internet computer, Bitcoin, XRP, but also job opportunities, because if you're able to use something like caffeine and make a website or make an app for someone, that's a product that you can sell to people and you can make money off of that. But also just everything coming into the future with the electric taxis, you can in the future get an electric car and have it doing Uber for you all day while you're chilling. That's innovation right there. So just know the world is changing, and it might be faster than we think. Okay, let's go on here. So we got the ICP price, $4.26. We got ICP on sale right now. I wouldn't be worried. It's on sale. And then I have a few things from X before I close out. So we got something from B-Launch. Why doesn't ICP ever pump while other coins move daily? Because its tokenomics are broken. New tokens minted every second. No burn mechanism. Uncapped supply equals endless inflation. Result, constant selling pressure plus price suppression. Feels like healthy tokenomics. More like a drain on investors. And don't overexpose yourself, and make sure that you're staying diversified into other investments. This is kind of the plan right here that a lot of people who've been in the market are. So we're in September right now. And as you see, October, we could see a bit of a rally. But in my opinion, we might see more consolidation. But coming into November and December, into October, that's when a lot of things start getting more interested. And we could see the market take a turn. Boom. So the plan is simple. And then we got the last post of the day from Simon, and it says me. And this is us right here. We're focused on the fire lifestyle. We're focused on stacking ICP, because we don't need to be accepted by other people. As long as we're living a lifestyle where we have to go to work, or we don't have to go to work when we don't want to, because we were put here on this earth to work. Y'all put us here to work. But he didn't put us here to work for people for wages. He put us here to work on gardens, to build our home. So just remember, if you're not invested into ICP, I don't know what you're doing. Thank you for watching, and Yah bless.